by Percival Wilde. The time period is the summer of 1918. The nicely furnished boudoir is Mrs. Hartley's home in a small northwestern town. There are 3 doors. The central one leads into the hall, that on the right into the interior of the house, that on the left into a bathroom. There is the furniture one would expect: a dressing table, a chaise lounge, 2 or 3 dainty chairs, and a pier glass at one side. On the dressing table are 2 large framed photographs. At the rise of the curtain, the stage is empty. There is a pause. Then there enters John Hartley, a man of 35 or 40, dressed in a Canadian uniform. He is very much excited. He is returning home after an absence of years. He enters as if he expects to find his wife here. She is not. He is disappointed. But he takes visible pleasure in going about the room, identifying the many familiar objects which it contains. He stops abruptly at the sight of 2 portraits on his wife's dressing table, one of him, one of her. He takes up her picture, deeply affected, and kisses it. He hears steps coming and straightens up expectantly. The maid enters.
How did you get in here?
Why, I walked upstairs.
Yes, I know that. But how did you get into the house? I didn't hear the bell.
I opened the door.
He shows a latchkey.
With this.
Oh, then you're the master. You're Captain Hartley. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Why, I've heard all about you and your medals and being wounded for 3 years. Might I shake hands with you, Captain?
Why, of course.
He shakes hands.
I never thought that I'd shake hands with a real hero.
Hero? Bosh. They're all heroes over there. I'm just unlucky. Wounded, sent home.
Nevertheless, the town's mighty proud of you.
Shucks. I don't care about the town. Tell me, how is she?
The missus?
He nods eagerly.
What is it? What's wrong?
Oh, she doesn't expect you until 5 o'clock.
I took an earlier train.
But why did you do that?
Why? Is it so difficult to understand?
It was wrong.
Wrong?
Well, don't you see? She wants to be dressed to look her nicest to receive you.
Well, what of that?
She'd be simply heartbroken if she knew that you'd gotten here and she wasn't ready. You'll see, it's something very special.
Oh, something very special.
The door downstairs is heard to close.
Here she is now.
Oh,
You won't spoil her pleasure.
God forbid.
He goes to the right-hand door.
Remember, half an hour upstairs will seem almost as long as 3 hours over there.
He goes out. The maid waits until she hears approaching footsteps. Then she too goes. There is a pause. Then Helen Hartley enters in a street dress.
Come right in, Sylvia.
Sylvia enters.
Mrs. Hartley? Helen. Helen, dear, will you do me a favor?
Who's the man?
Your husband?
What?
She takes off her hat.
May I stay here till he comes?
No, dear.
I'm simply dying to meet him.
Do you want me to tell you a secret? So am I. I haven't seen him in 3 years.
I've never seen him at all.
I'm his wife. Child, when you've been married as long as I have, you will understand. If you and the lucky man who gets you love each other as dearly as, well, as we do.
She takes up Hartley's photograph.
Oh, but we will.
That's right. Be happy. Be as happy as I have been. There are moments in life that are like no other moments. There was one in my life when he asked me a question and I said yes. And there was another when we knelt together in church. And there was another, but that wasn't so pleasant, when I waved goodbye to him from the station platform when he joined the Canadians 3 years ago. And there will be a wonderful moment, a moment for which I have been living ever since when he comes home to me. Don't you see? There mustn't be any third person here, just he and I.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Hartley.
Now, don't call me Mrs. Hartley. It makes me feel so old. Ugh.
Helen, dear.
And don't be so respectful. I don't like it when young girls are so respectful to me. Treat me just as they would their mothers. Not old. I'm only. Well, it's nobody's business how old I am, is it?
Of course not.
Not that there's any secret about it. But when I wouldn't give to be your age again. It didn't take paint to put that color on, did it?
Oh, Mrs. Hartley.
There you go again, Mrs. Hartley. I suppose it's the right thing anyhow, isn't it?
You old darling. You want me to go now, don't you?
Would you like to help me dress?
Would I?
Then I'll read you his last letter.
She rings for the maid.
From over there?
No, written the moment he landed here, to let me know when he'd arrive.
The maid enters.
Yes, ma'am?
Bring me the dress. You know which one?
I know, Mrs. Hartley.
The maid goes to the closet.
The same dress I wore the day I said goodbye to him at the train.
What a charming idea.
His letter suggested it. Listen. My own dearest girl. Oh, no, I can't read the beginning. Ooh, no, I really can't. Ah, here's something.
Yes?
The weather on the trip home was lovely.
How intensely exciting.
It's not very satisfactory, is it?
By this time, the maid has changed her shoes. She indicates them.
The same shoes I wore that day. Ah,
Yes?
I'm going to read this to you. Someday you may get letters like it. Do you know what image has been in my mind every minute for the last 3 years? Do you know what picture was before my eyes as I lay in that shell hole, wounded, expecting every instant to be my last? It was your face, dear, as the train pulled out of the station. Your face, dear, and your smile put on to encourage me, for God knows there was no smile in my heart that day. Every detail is as distinct as if you stood before me as I write. The little dress you wore, it was always my favorite.
She indicates the dress in the maid's hand.
The hat, the one of the kind that came down over the side of your face.
She indicates it.
Do you remember how it was in the way when...
What was that last, Helen?
Every detail, yes, every detail.
But the hat. What did he say about the hat?
This is the hat. Don't you like it?
She thrusts it into Sylvia's hands and changes quickly into the second dress. Sylvia, putting down the hat, looks at the dress,
Do you know, I used to have a dress something like that.
and she watches the maid attempt to hook it up.
That's not the way to do it. Mayn't I hook it up for you, Helen?
If you'd like to.
She nods to the maid, who goes out.
I feel that I had some share taking in preparing for him.
His favorite dress.
Mrs. Hartley?
Well?
I believe you've grown stout.
What?
I can't close more than half the hooks.
I never thought of trying it on until today.
She hurries to the pier glass, followed by Sylvia.
Oh,
What?
oh.
Helen, just because you've gone stout?
It's not that. Oh no, it's not that. It's because I've gotten old. Come here, stand beside me. Look at yourself next to me. Do you see? It's come. It's come. Oh, I always knew it would come. But all of a sudden, without a moment's notice, all at once. It was only 3 years ago that I said goodbye to him, and I wore this dress. I was a young wife. Today he's coming home to find me an old woman.
Why, Mrs. Hartley, that dress looks very becoming.
It would, on you. Oh, don't lie to me, please. I've lied to myself enough. I've painted and powdered and dined and danced with the youngest of them. But it had to come to an end. I knew it had to come to an end. But I hoped, how I hoped that it would not come to an end before today.
Helen, dear, why?
You can't say anything. There's nothing anybody can say. I used to say to myself that he'd find me as young, as beautiful as the day I waved goodbye to him at the station. Now I know that will never be. He'll come home to find an old woman sitting opposite him at his own table.
Helen, dear, you can't be old.
I can't be, but I am. They always are over. You know, it's not that I care what other people think. I don't give that for their opinions. He's the only one that counts. He used to love my youth, my freshness. And now, if he wants youth and freshness, he'll have to go somewhere else to get it. Jealous? I have always hated jealous women. But today I understand. Today I too am jealous. Jealous!
Mrs. Hartley.
I don't mean you, child. Of course not. You'll pardon me, won't you? Just the excitement. The excitement of knowing that he was coming home.
She has led the way to the door.
You will go now, Sylvia.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Hartley.
Sylvia goes, Helen closing the door after her.
So sorry. So sorry.
Helen walks to the dressing table, takes up the letter, reads it over again. Enters the maid.
Ma'am,
Yes.
he's come.
What?
He's just come in.
An instant of indecision, her first impulse is to rush to the door.
Tell him to wait.
To wait?
You heard what I said? And come back when you've told him.
The maid goes. Even before she has crossed the threshold, Helen has torn off the dress and flung a wrap around her shoulders. She rushes to the table, sits down, and begins rubbing off her paint madly. The maid returns.
Bring me my black and gold.
You're black and gold?
And quickly.
Yes, ma'am.
The maid hurries to the closet and takes out a third gown.
Put me into it.
But I thought
That I was going to wear the other one? How absurd! What on earth made you think that? Never mind. I'm so excited that I don't quite know what I'm saying. You can wear the other dress, can't you?
the blue and white?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am, I can wear it.
Then take it. It's yours.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Now, I'm ready. Show him in.
The maid goes off with the dress. Immediately she is out of sight. Helen rushes off through the left-hand door. There is a pause, and then Hartley enters softly.
Helen. Helen, dear.
He advances into the room.
Where are you? Where are you, dear?
Helen returns. She has finished removing every vestige of paint and powder from her face. She has suddenly become herself, a beautiful woman.
Helen!
They rush into an embrace.
Isn't it wonderful to be home again?
John.
To walk the streets of my own town, to stand under the roof of my own house.
Is that all, John?
No, that isn't all.
Say it, John. Say it.
To feel your arms around my neck, to feel your lips pressing mine.
He kisses her.
Do you realize what I've been through for 3 years?
We'll try to forget that.
We'll try.
He holds her off at arm's length.
And now,
Now?
let me look at you.
Well?
What is it?
Tell me what I know already. Let me say it for you. That I've grown old, old, old. You are not the only one who has suffered these 3 years. I suffered. God knows how I suffered. For any reason. For no reason. When your letters didn't come. When the newspapers told of heavy fighting. When I stayed awake all night worrying my soul out. I suffered. I suffered too.
My dear.
Don't let me finish. These wrinkles. Do you see them? These lines. They were not here 3 years ago. Do you know why I have them? They are for you. You. It's not the men alone who go through hell. It's the women they leave behind them.
Hartley takes her in his arms violently.
My dear, dear girl. How I should love every wrinkle in your face, if there were any. Only there aren't.
John!
You old? This is what comes of looking too much in your mirror. A woman is only as old as she looks in the eyes of her lover.
And I?
I've never seen you look so young, so beautiful, so altogether charming.
John!
Yes?
Look what I found.
What?
A gray hair in your mustache.
I've grown old, haven't I?
As they separate an instant, a surprised look comes into his eyes.
Helen,
What is it?
By Jove, what a fool I was not to see it!
See what?
And after the maid warned me that you had a surprise in store for me.
What is it, John?
You're wearing the same dress you wore the day you saw me off at the station.
She falls into his arms, laughing happily. Curtain.